We're shifting focus to the United Kingdom now. The Conservative Party has held its first party conference in over 10 years, and it comes just months after the Tories suffered a massive loss in the July elections. High on the agenda of this two-day conference is who will become the next party leader, succeeding former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. There are four leaders remaining in this crucial race: Robert Jenrick, Kemi Badenoch, Tom Tugendhat and James Cleverly. All candidates made their pitch to party delegates at the conference in Birmingham. As the Tories head to a crucial vote, there are mixed reactions from the delegates with respect to the challenges faced by the party.
It's a little downbeat, I feel. I feel it's a series of apologies. It feels to me like a mass therapy session. It's a little bit like having counselling after you've made the most horrific mistakes. And we're all getting together and saying, mea culpa, we're terrible, terrible, terrible. It's not uplifting. I don't find it uplifting.
Every single one of them are brilliant. Every single one of them care about the party, care about the people and care about the country, and they make a fantastic leader. So I'm really optimistic about our future as a party and for the country.
The voting will now be held on 9th and 10th of October. Two least popular candidates will be eliminated from the race, and the final two will be put forward to an all-party members' vote. Rishi Sunak's successor will be announced on 2nd of November. Now, our correspondent Stuart Smith is joining us live on the broadcast from London. Stuart, good to see you. What do you have for us?
Yeah, this is the first Conservative Party conference with the Conservative Party not in power for 15 years, and the focus has been what should the Conservative Party do to try and attract voters again, and who ultimately should be the leader of that party. Now, there's been some criticism about this process taking so long, with concerns that the Labour Party in government now is managing to avoid a lot of scrutiny because there is not yet a leader of the Conservative Party. But the way it works is over the in the next week, the leadership race will be whittled down to two by the current Conservative members of Parliament, around 120 of them, and then the membership of the Conservative Party will decide who eventually wins. The Conservative Party conference in Birmingham has just wrapped up, and it finished with four speeches from those four candidates. They all touched on issues related to wealth creation, Conservative values, identity politics and migration. The most experienced person there, based on his record of government, is James Cleverly, who is not necessarily the clear front runner, but has major experience in government, being Education Secretary, Home Secretary and Foreign Secretary. He talked about free markets and freedom if he becomes the leader. Kemi Badenoch is promising to lower taxes and saying that one of the reasons the government struggled is because it promised to lower taxes and they went up. She says they promised to lower migration and it went up. So she's talking about sticking to promises and focusing on those two matters in particular, as well as identity politics. Another candidate, Tom Tugendhat, has focused on his military career and caps on net migration. And the final one, Robert Jenrick, who has been talking about the UK leaving the European Court of Human Rights and promising to freeze net migration. All familiar talking points from the election, but here are these candidates making their case to the party membership.
All right, Stuart, thank you so much for all those updates from London. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.